And good morning, JC here again. Okay, I am back in Bangkok. I've been here a couple of weeks now. Got here late November. It's December the 5th on a beautiful Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. It's just coming up 31 degrees. The sun's still coming up, so it hasn't hit the pavement in some of the places in the city, which it gets really hot when it hits the concrete and starts to rise. But even at 32 degrees, it's different weather to what I experienced back in New Zealand. It's a warm embrace as opposed to a grill, which you get in New Zealand. You get sunburnt within 15 minutes with the ozone layer or lack of, but here it seems to be pretty chill. Beautiful breeze blowing. So anyway, in the last week, what have I been up to? Well, I have gotten married. Did all the paperwork, no ceremony, that'll be next year. Got married, went up to Ubon Ratchathani, which is my partner's province. Went to the local district office there, which is always quicker and easier than going to an office or a ket in Bangkok Central. You have to waiting list and you've got to make an appointment. It's just a pain in the butt. So you go to the provinces for your marriage certs and get your photo taken, all that kind of thing. It took about 4 to 5 hours backwards and forwards and waiting and all that kind of thing, but that was done and dusted pretty quickly. After that, I was able to get an ID card. I got the ID card same day. That was part of the 4 or 5 hour time. So I got a Thai ID card now. Came back to Bangkok and applied for a bank account. So I now have a bank account, and that took 3 days. So, start to finish, there is a fair bit of work to go through, but once you have your paperwork finalised, and believe me, getting the paperwork to the point where you can take it to the provincial office, that takes even longer. So once you've got the paperwork, which I'll explain in another video, you're looking at about a day to get married, get your ID card, come back to wherever you happen to be in Southeast Asia. Obviously I'm in Bangkok. Take you about 3 days to get your bank account, and now I can transfer money to and from that bank account to my overseas account in New Zealand. I can withdraw money. I've got a debit card and I don't pay fees. The great thing about the bank account too is you get an app, QR code, and you pay for pretty much everything with your QR code, from tuk-tuks to 7-Eleven to restaurants, bars. Even on the side of the road you'll get a food truck, so you can pay for it with a QR code. Cash is always king though. Some places only accept cash, but that might only be 1 or 2% of places. The rest will be the QR code, and of course the old debit card from your home country. So anyway, yeah, it's been a busy week. So as part of the Caden Introductions service, one of my services will be, once I've helped you find someone you'd like to settle down with, and be it taking them back home or maybe living in the country that you've hooked up, I suppose, then I'll be able to help you with the visa and all that kind of thing. I'm not a licensed immigration advisor. I don't need to be, but I know enough licensed advisors in Thailand and Southeast Asia, lawyers and accountants, so I've got you covered when it comes to all the legalities. But I've been through the process for the visa process a couple of times now. Certainly the marriage side of it's pretty straightforward. Speaking the language is what you need. You need someone local in each country. I've got someone in Shanghai, I've got someone in Japan, and of course someone in Thailand, and I'm going to be getting people in each country further afield. Malaysia will be next, and then Indonesia. So I've got someone local, not to only go on tour with when you get there, but to help with all the paperwork and talking to the various government departments, which is obviously key to the whole process, because 90% of the documentation you're going to be dealing with will be in the country of your location, which you won't be able to understand. Anyway, chat to you again soon.